this real, incestual, circle of information and propaganda between the government and a lot of these food companies utilizing their own research. Now, the government underwrites a lot of this research that then those food corporations use to get it back into the food system. So what RFK has done, the second piece, is cutting a lot of that research, that infected research that's paid for by the same people that are pushing those products, right? So we can actually get the right information out there to the consumers. Now, that's going to apply to both food and vaccines and medicines. So kind of breaking up some of that big pharma hold on not just the food system, but just medicine in general. So that's a huge piece of this. And he's already fractured that, which is why we're seeing so much hand wringing, ironically, from the left, the people that love the big corporations now, the people that love big pharma. Bernie's out there talking about how big pharma was corrupt, but he's the same guy shilling all their products. And then when RFK breaks it up, he says, oh my gosh, we can't have this. So it's unbelievable how things have flipped in 10 years. And then the third piece of this, like I was mentioning, was the state legislatures, right? Where the states are saying, hey, we're not going to use SNAP benefits and we're not going to use all of this federal money as well as state money to feed kids junk, right? We're not going to use that to give them junk food and sodas. We're going to give them real food. And that's about cutting those SNAP benefits so that you can actually use those benefits to give people real food and not get the kids addicted to sodas and sugars. Now, that's been a movement that's come down, and the state legislators have taken hold of that. Places like Arizona, and once again, Cali Means has been the architect behind that from End Chronic Disease, and he's pushing it through all these different states. So, I mean, that is so much. That's almost 40 or 50 years of bad work that's been undone in 100 days by virtue of this coalition.